champs, it's me, Michelle Visage. Welcome to another episode of Whatcha, Packin. And joining me today is the lovely, blushing Scarlet Envy. Hi, Scarlet.
Hi, Michelle. You look so gorgeous.
Oh, so do you, my darling. How have you been?
I've been great. I've been good. You know, we're hanging in there. I'm happy and I'm healthy.
And that's what matters. And lucky for us that we were able to work amidst all of this and safely produce a television show of which you were a part of. And I want to start out by saying you went far too soon for my liking, Scarlet Envy. I was enjoying you thoroughly.
It really means so much to hear you say that. Honestly, I can say the feeling is mutual. I went too soon, I thought too, but I was just lucky to get what I got, and I had some great moments when I was there, you know? And that's something to be grateful for.
You sure did. You know, I can always tell when I'm judging some of the looks that come around the corner, and when you turn around, it's like, oh, I automatically see fan art. And when I automatically see fan art, I know that, like, this is a moment. And that happened with me, with you, the Redemption runway where we got the Botticelli kind of birth of Venus.
Venus with a penis.
Yeah, my favorite kind. And then the dress that you wore with the letters from your grandfather. Mm-hmm. That was really special. And the whole time you're walking down the runway, I could tell it was some kind of letter, which is what I said, but I didn't know what it was, what it represented, and then you told the story. And that was pretty special to be able to have something like that and then get it replicated and made into a dress.
Yeah, that's definitely the dress that's closest to my heart. You know, I think that's what, especially that challenge was calling for, was to kind of tell about yourself and kind of let a part of yourself out through your drag that maybe we haven't seen before. It happened to just line up that way. The patterns, runway, and that dress, and that challenge of, you know, tell us more about yourself. So I was just really lucky and happy that I got to share their story. You know, it's true to me, and that's what I came there to do.
I love that. Let's talk about the improvement of your drag. Now, your drag was never bad, but you made a marked improvement. Honestly, my favorite thing, and I say it every Whatcha Pack, and I say it every single interview, is seeing your kid's journey once you leave the show. I mean, you're back after, I think, just 2 years, and your drag has improved so much. Did you watch yourself back and say, okay, now I can see what A, they were talking about, and B, the things that I would change to improve? Did you watch it that way and see those things and then get to practicing?
Honestly, I didn't. I didn't really watch and kind of dissect the season as I know that some girls have done. I have always approached my drag organically and just kind of like what felt right. I've always been in love with drag, and to this day, I can honestly say I still love drag. And even if it was before season 11, back working the door in the East Village, I would still love it just as much. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't look at it as, you know, scientifically breaking it down and what should I do differently. I just continued loving the craft, and of course, you know, you feel the pressure, right?
Of course.
So you rise to the challenge occasionally. You know, when it came to my dancing skills and my choreography, you know, that was more of an effort put forward than anything else. Other than that, it was just, you know, let me try to put some more makeup on. You know, maybe just a little chapstick isn't cutting it.
It never does, honey. It never does. Were you excited when you got there and saw some of your season 11 sisters? You had Silky, you had Akira, you had Raja. Was that comforting for you?
I loved seeing them there because it's an intimidating thing to walk into the workroom, much less for All Stars.
Yeah.
And so to have some familiar faces there, it felt very much like a reunion. I know these girls already, you know, we've been in the trenches together before.
And you were able to squash your beef that you had with Raja. So that must have been a good moment for you. You two were able to bury the hatchet, as it were?
Absolutely. I love Raja, you know, and even before All Stars, you go through a regular season with somebody and you just constantly will be forever tied to them. You know, I think all the girls would say the same thing. It's a great feeling to be able to be on, you know, honestly good terms with the people that you share that experience with.
Something else that you shared with us that's so interesting, and this is what I love about RuPaul's Drag Race, is not only do we see these amazing queens and their talent, but also we get to know them and their stories. And you have such an amazing story of your home life. You have 2 moms, both called Shari, and that story, I think, is so wonderful. How old were you when your mother married the other Shari or got in a relationship, a same-sex relationship?
Actually, they have been married since I got home from All Stars.
Oh, yay! Okay.
They've been together for about 10 years, but now officially since leaving set, they are married.
How wonderful. It's just a beautiful story. These are the things that it's like, oh, I didn't know that. These things that normally we would never know about you kids, and they're so interesting. I know the pig table talk was a sticky one for you because that's the one you ended up going home on. But are you proud of the work that you've done? Would you change anything if you were to do it again?
I'm proud of being able to tell their story, but I learned a lesson there of pulling back, and I would definitely have pulled back a little bit more. I get so excited about my moms, and I don't regret that, but the challenge was talking and listening, and so I've been working on a little bit more on my listening.
You know what? In life, I think that's the hardest thing, especially for people who want to be heard and want to be seen. And those of us who like to be in front of the camera, I understand. But you watch it, you live it, you learn it. You were still very good. It's just the way that the cards were dealt that day. You know what I mean? And it broke my heart.
I do understand. It really broke mine too. And honestly, I would be dishonest with you if I didn't say it's been kind of difficult to process that. I'm a yogi at heart, and I'm very sensitive. I've been hard on myself. I was hard on myself the first time around as well. Just when it doesn't go your way, or when it doesn't go the way that you expect it to go, there's a process that happens off camera.
You did a beautiful job, so you could be proud of everything that you did. It was too short, but that's okay because the world saw the growth that you've made and how amazing of a queen and entertainer you are.
Thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate that. It means a lot.
So let's talk about this beautiful Scarlet Dream number that you have next to you. This would have been your finale walk. The structure in that gown, I could tell on a mannequin, is delicious.
Thank you.
Who did this piece?
This is by Charles Haddad, who was actually my college roommate at FIT and was the head designer of Ellie Saab for many years. Relocated back to New York from Lebanon, and was able to do this look and also my Venus look.
Oh, wow.
So I was very excited about this. I still am, of course. These are these big sleeves. You keep all your secrets in here, you know?
Yes. This is absolutely beautiful. And I think this really embodies what Scarlet Envy is all about. And I think, am I right, is why you designed and chose this piece.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm a hopeless romantic, I think, and this is very much that. You can't see, but I'm swimming in the fabric down here. It's a huge amount of, it just goes on and on and on. This does come off just in case she needed to,
Ooh, okay.
You never know when you gotta take your skirt off.
You are preaching to the choir, Scarlet.
I know I am.
You are just such a lovely person, in drag, out of drag, all down the row. You're just wonderful, and I think there's going to be a lot of boys and a lot of girls and everything in between that's going to have a big crush on you this season, sweetheart. So
Oh, well,
it's true.
Thank you.
Thank you for the time. Thank you for the effort. Thank you for sharing your art with us. You are beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, darling. And good luck with everything the world has to offer to Scarlet Envy.
Thank you, Michelle. Again, it's so good to see you. I'm so happy that you're happy and healthy and safe, and you look so gorgeous.
Thank you.
You really do.
Same to you. And I get to hug you soon. Thank you, Scarlet.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching another episode of Whatcha Packin. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Nothing's gonna stop me. Don't it feel so good when we put it so dangerous?
Subscribe to the Drag Race YouTube channel for all things Drag Race.